our next guest, Camren Bicondova, who just showed me how to Millie dance?
Millie
Rock.
Millie Rock. All right, you guys, I'm hip. I'm cool, I swear. She plays the future Catwoman on Fox's television series Gotham. Season 3 kicks off a week from today, and she's here to tell us all about it. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
You look stunning. I'm obsessed with your outfit. She's like white, head to toe. I love it with the black strappy shoes. Look really good. Oh, we don't have the shoe cam. We don't have the shoe cam.
She was the one. She was Millie rocking earlier when I was Millie rocking.
She was behind the camera. She was
helping me out behind the camera.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, Camren.
Yeah, I'm like the loser over here. But okay, so let's get into it. So you play Selena Kyle.
I do.
And how did you get this job? How did you get this role? How did it come to be?
It was on Breakdown, like just a normal audition, and it was actually a mock audition where I just thought that I was auditioning for some 14-year-old street thief orphan who was named Lucy. And so I did that, and they were like, oh, for your final audition, we're gonna need you to prepare some cat movements, but if you don't want to, it's okay. And I was like, well, I'm trying to get this job, so I'm gonna prepare cat movements. So I choreographed some movements, you know, using my dance experience, I guess you could say, and then I got it.
So they didn't tell you what it was for.
They were keeping it real secret. I mean, I was like, cat movements, street thief, orphan.
Did you put it all together?
Like Catwoman. My mom and I were like, this sounds like Catwoman, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna question them. Maybe it's just.
Sometimes they make you do weird stuff.
Exactly.
So did you know the project you were auditioning for? You knew you was auditioning for Gotham. You just know the role.
Yeah, and then I knew that it was going to be a TV show, and I knew I was auditioning for a series regular, but I didn't know like Gotham could have been anything, and I think I was honestly kind of clueless because I was just trying to get a job.
It's sometimes better that way, though, right?
I imagine you probably was less nervous because I don't know if you going in for Catwoman, you probably.
Exactly. If I had known that I was auditioning for Selena Kyle, I don't think I would have done as well.
So how did your dance background help you with, I have that same cough.
Yeah, I had bronchitis for like 3 weeks, and it's just not going away.
I've had it too. Like,
poor Freddie's over here. I'm on sick leave. I'm like, hopefully I don't get sick. I had bronchitis. I had hepatitis F. It's on me. It's been on me for some months. So I don't
Sorry. We're just trying to bring you into the clan. Okay, so how did your dance background help you prepare for the cat-like movements?
Well, I mean, I've been dancing since I was 5, and dance has allowed me to be comfortable in my own body. Like when I'm acting, I think a lot of what a person is his or her body language, and you know that's what I notice as a person is someone's body language and how someone sits and everything. So being a dancer has definitely helped me play Selena because she's not a very talkative person. She's more of an observant person, and I think that I wouldn't be able to play an observant character if I didn't know how to move my body, if that makes sense.
So you were a big dancer, you were in the group 8 Flavors? Yes. Is it Flavors? Because it's not spelled.
It's Flavors, yeah.
Flavors with a little
spice, yeah.
Right. You guys were on American's Best Dance Crew. Tell us about that experience, how you guys got there, and what was that like being, you know, because it was 8 girls in the group?
Yeah.
Right. So what is that experience like creating dance moves for 8 different personalities?
It was, okay, so I've been in the dance industry since I was 10, and I met 4, I guess I was considered a whole, okay, so there were 4, I met, okay,
it's the
bronchitis.
Yeah, by the way, Mary from Facebook says she hopes you feel better.
Oh, thanks, Mary.
Yeah, what about me, Mary?
Yeah.
We don't care. You don't know how to Millie rock. If you knew how to Millie rock, Mary would care about you.
You should want me to feel better. But,
yes.
Yeah, so 4 of us were from LA, 4 of us were from Hawaii, and I lived in Hawaii for 4 years because I'm a military brat. So we were stationed there, and at my dance studio, I met the other 3 girls, so they were in the crew, and then I met the LA girls from working on jobs and becoming friends with them, so then we put the crew together, and then it was tough because we were sequestered for 3 months in the same hotel with the same people 24/7, but it was a really great experience. If I didn't do that, then I wouldn't be here.
Wow.
And it was cool. I mean, we're still friends. We don't dance together as much because we're all doing our own thing now, but we all still talk.
I can imagine y'all probably definitely had a lot of fights. All these girls, were y'all like on 13, 14?
Not necessarily fights, but like if you think about it, you're surrounded by the same people all the time, and you're under all this stress to make these really great pieces.
Right.
But it was really cool. I loved the experience.
And Sierra's Got Me Good video. Is
Yeah.
that the group in that
Yeah,
video?
that's us.
Yeah, because at the end of the video, Sierra started dancing and you guys just
Yeah.
come in. Where
Got Me
was the video
Good?
shot?
Huh?
Okay, great.
It was at this desert, like between Victorville and Vegas. I don't.
It was out in Nevada, in the
Out
Nevada
in-
desert.
I was still in California, but it was like.
But you guys were literally in the middle of nowhere.
Literally, like, and then there's this one part where they were like, okay, you have to look fierce, but we're throwing almond dust at you. There was this giant fan. They're like, does anyone have nut allergies? And at this point, it's kind of late if we do because
Right.
they're already stuffing the fan with it. So poor Sierra, she's having to lip sync and look fierce, and we're having to just pose. And then all this nut dust is like.
Nut dust.
That sounded a little, you know, but.
We're not
Yeah.
going down that.
We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that.
So we have to ask, are you a cat person in real life?
I am. I have a cat at home.
You do?
Yeah.
So if you were a dog person, like, would you have to fake being a cat person for Gotham?
No, I mean I like dogs. They're just too energetic for me. Like I just want to chill when I'm home. I don't want to have to play with you. I don't want to have to like tell you to chill out. My cat, like she's a brat, granted, but
Yeah.
she knows when to chill, and it's just like, hey.
Yeah.
I want to ask you this: you're playing a young Catwoman. Have you had a chance to look at like other Catwomen in the Batman pantheon? And if you have, who's your favorite? Who's been your favorite Catwoman? Who's embodied really like, yo, that's dope?
I was lucky enough to meet Julie Newmar and Lee Merriweather. Julie Newmar was the first, Lee Merriweather was the second, and I watched pretty much all of them besides Holly Berry's take.
You didn't miss anything with that.
Ooh.
I love some Halle Berry, but
What about Michelle Pfeiffer?
I love Michelle Pfeiffer.
And
Eartha Kitt.
you guys
I
kind
love
of
Eartha
look
Kitt, too.
alike. You've
I've
heard this.
that like my whole life, and I didn't realize it until I got the show because people have been doing like
I've seen the
collages and comparisons, and I'm like, whoa, that's weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd have to say Julie Newmar is my favorite just because she brought not necessarily. She wasn't playing a cat. Like in comparison, like Michelle Pfeiffer, I loved her take because she was more of a cat. But with Julie Newmar, she just had cat tendencies, but she had the elegance of a cat.
Yes.
If that makes sense.
No, that makes sense. I mean, how cats move is very.
Yes.
I don't even know what the word would be.
Like
they move real
They-
calculated.
they're like
yeah,
like
they're
kind of
very
slinky.
sensual too.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
before we end this, last thing, both of you guys got this little bronchitis thing y'all got going on.
Oh my God.
Can we get a bronchitis dance off really quickly, just to end it off, like some quick little moves?
Can we
You
stay
know.
seated?
Yeah, I mean you can stay seated. Look, so this is what we do.
What are we gonna?
You mirror her. She's gonna do a dance,
Yeah, you do the dance, I'll marry you.
and then you copy what she's gonna do 2 dances. We're gonna start with the first move.
Okay.
Just do one like seated move so she can do.
I'm just gonna do the generic dab.
How'd I do?
It was, yeah.
And then number 2,
Get in the clap.
then second move, one more move.
You choose one. You choose one.
Yeah, you clearly have a bunch of dance moves
Yeah.
like in the arsenal.
Nay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cameron, thank you.
Thank you so much.
I
for
love
being
getting
here.
Alyssa to dance.
He
'cause
thinks that I have no moves. So
None.
Tell me if you guys think I have no moves. Okay. So coming up, we're gonna look at the coolest beauty products for fall. But first, here's a slice of life from the Brooklyn Bridge Park last night.
Might bring some antibiotics.